Hello and welcome. It's Crypto Day, 12th of June, 2018. My name is Derek. I'd like to welcome you to this evening's video talking about the psychology of the up and down market moves. If you've been watching on the JSnip4 channel, you may have seen a little thing called the cheat sheet that he has, or at least the photo used states such. And that information is something I learned on my intro days of trading this market. So I'm going to go in here and put all of the different cycles. Now, how I learned such was through Shannon from alphatrends.net. Technical Analysis Education Seminar was posted on November the 19th, 2009. Very good information in this video. The duration of time, 1 hour and 6 minutes. And in the cycles of psychology, using this example here, you start off with disbelief, moving into hope, optimism, then belief, thrill at the top, and euphoria. Then you go to anxiety, denial, fear, panic, capitulation, anger, depression, and then you restart her back over on disbelief. So I'm going to take now the old chart of Bitcoin the first time, or from its first $1,000 high. I do recommend this channel if you are looking to learn technical analysis even further. A lot of the stuff you will see from his channel is stuff I've learned from and have made his ideas my own. And that's what I would suggest with my videos that I make, is to make my ideas your own as well. So what we're going to do is we're going to go back to 2013, 2014, into 2015. And I'm going to put those areas where I think they should be placed as shown in the Shannon example. So in the summer of 2013, maybe in a depression mode because, man, you thought Bitcoin was going to be good, and well, now it's rallying up and you've been in a bear market. So you just have a hard time believing these rallies after they're coming into place. It's a bear market. Oh, but it's starting to go up again. Well, now you got some hope that things could be going well. Optimism comes into play. You now know things are going well when you go to the belief stages. Then your ultimate thrill before the euphoria. Then you have your decent sized price correction, a little bit of anxiety. Ooh, that was pretty rough. You're still doing pretty well because anxiety in this case came during the belief stage, after or higher than the optimism stage. But you get these first rallies, you're going to deny that this is going to be a bear market. After all, you had the optimism, the hope, the optimism and belief before. So why is it it's not going to go down, but it does. And then where I got the fear statement, that's, again, when I think the fear would come in, the panic coming in later. Then after the panic, a big capitulation, bringing anger. Anger and capitulation pretty much to me should be around the same time, I would think. And then, of course, depression follows after that. Things are staying low. We're not getting any bull markets. And then when this thing starts to go up, you'd be saying disbelief. So now let's take a look at the current price chart. And where do I see it as of now? Let's take a look. And we're just continuing on from where we were. So in 2016 started, Bitcoin prices managed to come up a little higher, around 400, but you're not believing this. After all, that Mt. Gox stuff, that was pretty bad. And then, well, it didn't go down for the first half of 2016. You were in disbelief, but hey, you're now in hope mode as you go through the second half. But as 2016 comes to an end and the price gets closer to 800 or 1,000, you become very optimistic. And you're breaking out to 2,000. You now believe that this is all good and glory. And then your thrill and euphoria come. And then the anxiety when it has the first big March down correction. But hey, you know what though? Disbelief, it's going to go back higher. And I think we are nowhere near the major panic mode. But I do believe that's the situation that happens as the price breaks down below 6,000. Is that that's where the panic would come into play. But overall, as I look at it as it plays through, whenever you have decent sized corrections, well, not always are you going to get the full list of market movers lower, which of course we got anxiety, denial, fear, because sometimes you get to the panic stage, you're like, oh my goodness, this can't go down much, and it goes higher, and like, oh, it didn't capitulate, as an example. Because to me, there hasn't been really any capitulation as of yet within this market. And maybe we'll get it soon, maybe we won't. But I do feel that a move to 3,000, if that would be the bottom, and I think there's a good chance it would, if it does go there, that would create, that would be a capitulating type of move, especially if it goes down like say 5,000 to 3,000 in a day or 2 days or even a week. That's a capitulation style move. That would make a lot of people angry and depressed. I know that for certain. So I just feel myself, we are a long ways away from, whether we're at the fear stage now, maybe we are, because I guess, I really don't know. I don't listen to too many people or read as many comments from other people as I should. But I would see a lot of fear, I think, from the people coming in at those lower prices. Yes, the early people getting in, the early shakeouts, are the ones that would be the most fearful. Those who came into the market and the prices were greater than 10,000, and they're going to be the ones feeling the hit a lot earlier than maybe some of the people that were in during the optimism and the belief stages that are still seeing profits along the way. But when somebody who's had tremendous amount of profits come through, see a lot of them go down, and let's just say they were worth 100 units. They went from 100 units to say 2,000, and now all of a sudden they're worth 400, 300. Yeah, that's going to make them very angry. So that is my overall view on such for the psychology cycles right now within the Bitcoin chart. And what's interesting is on the very first day, I even thought about the idea of trading the markets, which would have been sometime in the summer of 2007. I just learned a whole bunch of different stuff from the person who showed me, and then he showed me the Shannon channel, back then called Thermal One. And I was watching it from day one, and I've still been a fan of his channel. Back then, he used to do stock market videos every single day, roughly at around 4:30 p.m. Eastern time, or right after the market closed. So I actually looked forward every single day to him putting out videos. I learned a lot. It was good television, but television, of course, on the YouTube. So when I get comments on my channel about people who always look forward to the videos that I put out or how I've helped a lot, I can understand, because I was in that situation before when I was able to come up with, or watch, of course, from the Shannon channel. And he is probably the big motivator for why I'm doing these videos in what really is a copycat world. Thank you for tuning in, and have yourself a great day. Bye-bye.